ay, 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 Puerto Rico. No, I'm not going crazy. That happened a long time ago. I wanted to show you a church. Look, I'm not religious, but I can appreciate decent or good architecture, or whatever, pleasant architecture. So I thought I might present it to you. It's a new year. We're in 2026. Yay! And aside from this church, is that a falling dove and a flame with a spear through it? Okay, I don't get religion, so if this means anything to you or it's something significant, well, okay. It's weird. I mean, it's more of a Dungeons and Dragons kind of stuff rather than a churchy stuff. I'm not going in, I might burst into flames. There she is, the beauty. So, she's dirty, but yeah. Maybe I should really take this off before starting to ride. Not that this will be the first time that I forget and I fall. But I try to avoid it as much as possible. As we talked in the last episode about we touched a bit about the subject of securitate. I wanted to explain a bit more the concept. You see, securitate was an internal spying system that created a social paranoia between citizens of Romania, whereas you didn't know who was part of the securitate agency. So it could be your neighbor, it could be your friend, it could also be one of your family members. As famously it happened that family members snitched on other family members. When I say snitched, I don't mean it in a, well, I mean it as they squealed. Sorry, English is not my I'm gonna use the excuse that English is not my native language and just keep the terms as they are. Anyway, this system was created so that it can keep the population under control and make them scared to unify against the regime. Yeah, eventually that happened in hindsight, but it was really effective, as it created a pretty tense social paranoia, as you could never talk about the regime with other people, not knowing who was part of the securitate and who might turn you into the authorities for being a traitor. Now, these particular people were pretty well off. I'm not saying they were incorruptible, because frankly the term didn't exist in Romania during the communist regime. The securitate was a product of the times. It was to maintain the population under control, and well, it was a tool of oppression. But I do have to give it to them, but that they were efficient and they were really good at what they were doing. So yeah, that was securitate in a nutshell. The securitate had nothing to do with militia, which was the sort of like police, state police. They were an independent institution They worked with ranks as a military, but they were above everything. So you could have, for example, people in the military that were undercover spies for securitate. Anyway, that's it. See you on the next video.